Hello everyone, welcome back. I want to talk today a little bit about Radical Firearms and their customer service, which I'm very happy with. I have two AR-15s that I have bought through Radical. One's the 16-inch barrel, the other one is my 7.5-inch AR pistol. Both of these guns were bought in 2016, and that's significant because that was the year that we had the Hillary-Trump election, and Hillary was supposed to win that. Basically these would have been the last AR-15s that I may have been able to buy. Okay, and a lot of people were expecting that, and hence there was a big rush in 2016 to buy your last AR-15s, and all the different companies were just trying to get these things into production and out the door as fast as possible. And I think everybody did a great job that year. Now, as you might expect, with everything being rushed into production, there was some of the product that went out there, some of the parts were substandard. Okay, I have not, luckily and happily, I have not had any other problems with any of my other AR-15s, but I didn't buy any in 2016 other than these Radicals. Which I have had a few problems with some of the parts, and Radical has done a great job of providing me all the parts that I need. Their customer service is really good. I usually just send them an email. I tell them what I need, or what's broken, or what's not working, and they do a great job of getting me the parts that I need, without any difficulty at all. What happens a lot of times, you deal with companies like that are attentive and give you fast service, and you forget that you almost kind of tend to take it for granted. Because, for example, I've been dealing with Taurus for a screw. I just need a screw for one of my revolvers, and I've been waiting for a year because it's an old revolver, and they have not taken care of that yet. Okay, it's a minor thing. It's just a screw. But for some reason, they're telling me that they don't have it, and it's on back order, and I have a revolver that's been out of service for a whole year with Taurus. So it's important for us to not take things for granted. Radical has done a good job, just recently, basically this rifle, I noticed that the rounds were ejecting at the 1 o'clock position, so it seemed like the system was overgassed, and I sent them an email. I even sent them a video of me shooting it, so they could see where the cases were ejecting. And at first they said, you know what, we think you got an older bolt in there. We're gonna give you a new bolt. Throw that in there, see what happens. So they sent me a new bolt, put it in there. I saw that it was still ejecting at the 1 o'clock position. And I said, I think it has something to do with the with the buffer or the buffer spring. So they sent me a brand new, buffer and spring. And one of the things I noticed is that the new spring was about 1 inch longer than the spring that was in there. So I put that in, and it sort of fixed the problem. It moved from the 1 o'clock position to about the 2 o'clock, 2:30 position. It's still not at 3 o'clock, but I actually spoke with the customer service guy, and he told me, you know what, that bolt probably still needs to break in with the gas rings. They're probably really tight right now, and as you shoot it more and more, you're probably going to lose a tiny little pressure. So then it'll probably, eventually it'll fall back into that 3 o'clock position. And he said, because my concern was that the gun was getting beat up, and I don't want the gun, getting unnecessarily beat up because it's overpressure. And he said, listen, don't worry about it. It's all covered under warranty. If anything ever does go wrong, just let us know. We'll take care of it. He goes, in fact, and this is what really caught my attention. He goes, even the barrel is covered. He goes, if you wear out this barrel by shooting it too much, he goes, if you notice that your groups start opening up really wide, it's covered. Okay, so he said, yeah, just at that point, give us a call and we'll take care of it. And I'm like, wow, these guys are cool, because obviously the barrel is a very wearable part. Okay, so I got a couple here telling me that they'll even fix the barrel for me if it ever wears out, lifetime warranty. And I'm impressed. I think overall the gun industry is probably, of all the industries out there, I think the gun industry in general is the most attentive to its customers. It takes care of the you know, it takes the best care of its customers. I mean, you know, better than the auto industry, or you know, better than any other industry I've done business with. I think that I think that the gun industry overall does the best job of taking care of its customers. Now, within that industry, you have some companies that take better care of their customers, some companies that take lesser care. Like, you know, like the example I said earlier, I'm not exactly happy with the situation I have with Taurus, where I'm waiting for over a year for a screw on the revolver. You know, I've had a gun that pretty much got worn out with Ruger. Okay, I had a Ruger Mark III. That barrel got worn out. They did replace it for me, but they did, you know, they actually they had me buy a new gun. Okay, and they gave me a credit towards that new gun, but I still had to pay some money. So that was kind of good, but not, you know, the best. Okay, but I like this situation where I have you with Radical, where they're saying, yeah, shoot that gun all you want, and if you ever wear out the barrel, you know, it's covered by warranty. I'm loving that, because you guys know how much I like to shoot. Like I said, I'm just doing this video because I wanted to give credit where credit is due. You know, when I got a company that's telling me that, you know, if you got any problems, just let us know, we'll take care of it. Shoot that gun all you want, and if the barrel runs out or wears out, we'll fix it or we'll replace it. I'm a happy customer. I'll talk to you guys next time.